welcome back to some more Enshrouded. Apparently, there was a new update today that I had no idea was coming out. I had no clue about it. Apparently, there's a floating rock right there. What the hell is that? Okay. Apparently, we have a floating rock. Anyways, I have not played this game in like 2 months. After I got sick, I kind of put it away, and honestly, I didn't want to come back to it. I didn't know how to come back and what to do. So now is a great opportunity to come back, get really back into this game. We have a bunch of quests to do. We still haven't done the second hollow halls from the last update, which is ridiculous. But now we have Follow the Melody, which kind of takes us to a brand new area. And there's a lot of things we need to do. So in the brand new area up here, all this area right next to the hollow hall is going to be a new biome, I guess. I hope it didn't mess with, I don't think it messed with this, but I hope it didn't mess with their treehouse. We should really check that out. But one of the things it did is it has given us some things, basically. The new zone is level 15, I think. So it's like mid-game. So it does recommend that we like lower our gear, lower our stats. I'm not gonna lower our stats just because I don't want to deal with the skills right now. But we are gonna equip a bunch of different gear. So I'm gonna scroll back to our level 18 gear. We'll be a bit overpowered, whatever. We're gonna go with our Hail Scourge and a level 20 weapon because it's all I really have that's usable. So we'll equip that stuff. But the one thing that did give us is the ability to customize our appearance. Now, I think this is super strange. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna equip all this, which also, it gives you the ability to equip to the cosmetic spot right here, which I think is a great feature that most games just don't seem to have. But anyways, when we go into here, we can now customize. So we can hide our helmet, hide our gloves, which is weird that you can only hide like the gloves. I don't know why you want to see the hands. Also, the texture's really not loading right there, so that's probably a video card issue. And my beard looks absolutely terrible. Let's just put that back on. The thing that's interesting though, if you equip this, so I'm gonna equip all this stuff so we look, you know, more badass and get that texture to load. The thing that's interesting is this actually takes the items out of our backpack, which I think is really cool and not normal. Normally it's like you have like a version of it so you don't lose it. But we look cool. We look like we're still wearing the right stuff, and yet we're not. But yeah, I think that's super cool that you can like do that. The thing that's interesting though is it kind of gives you an extra set of gear now, because if you want to free up some inventory spots, just put them in your cosmetic slot and bring them home, I guess. Right? So anyways, the other thing it does is there is some extra skills that I really haven't found yet, other than, where was it? So there's more backstab stuff, because somewhere in these trees, I don't know where it is, somewhere in here, there is new weapons. I thought I saw it right there. Daggers. So we can now craft daggers to go with our bow, to go with our rogue build, which is super cool, and I really want to take advantage of that. Obviously not these though, because these are, you know, terrible. But hopefully we find some more of that soon. Now, the one thing I'm super excited about is the fact that there is new building materials. And if you remember the last episodes, probably the last 2 or 3 that we did, we started building all this stuff, and we had plans to do a crypt, and I've never touched it. So we have to figure that out yet. And we have buildings to build, things to do, but we're gonna hop right into this, and I wanna go and get myself a musical instrument. So apparently this new area is very much on the, what is it, the Vaka? I don't know how you pronounce that word. But it's very much in like the furry dudes kind of realm. Also, we are going to use, I'm gonna try to use fossilized bone arrows. I have a ton of them. The last time I played, I was really preparing to do the hollowed halls. So I have like 500 of the new bone arrows, but we probably won't use them because they're kind of annoying to make. Okay, where am I going? Passage to the Black Mire. So I believe there is a new, or I mean, I guess from the quest it tells us there. We're off the tree routes? Tree roots? Routes? You can tell it's been a long time. I guess there is a new NPC. This is cool. That we're trying to rescue, and that I'm hoping it brings some new stuff. I mean, I know there's like musical instruments, whatever else, but that's super cool. The big crazy tree roots. I almost said routes again. Little jump pad. I wonder if we can make those. That's I'm pretty sure those are new, and that's pretty cool. That's an interesting like thing to just have randomly like in the world, which kind of strange actually. Now you think about it, it's kind of not like natural, normal. I guess the VUCA people would put them down, right? I wonder if I can get a good view. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's cool looking. So it is interesting that they added like, I mean, I guess, is this a swamp? Can I go in this? Oh no. Okay, so that's like quicksand? Yeah, we can't, oh yeah, you don't stop. Yeah, you, oh no. Oh, what is that? What's that spinning frog? Reptile hide? Which we can put on the drying rack. Oh, we're gonna get so much more cool things. I'm so excited. I'm not gonna lie, I really missed this game. I guess though, so the thing that's interesting to me is that they built like a mid-game. Why is that glowing blue? It's weird they put like a mid-game thing, not like end game. A lot of games will develop like, you know, into end game, not earlier levels. Which I think is cool because it really makes it for like if you want to make a new run, it's an excuse to go through and do the old stuff again, not just playing new, right? Even though we haven't experienced all of endgame yet. What is that? There's a purple wisp. Is that evil? It's split. It's multiplying. It's shooting us. Oh, I'm falling. What was that? I've angered them all. And there's wisps. There's so many things. Yeah, and I guess there's new enemy types of these guys as well. So it's like shield warriors and something else. It's not just like the basics guys and the shamans anymore. Yes, they've definitely updated these guys' camps just a little bit. They've made them way more interesting, it looks like. Or at least in this area. I mean, I know this is a whole new area, so maybe it's just this one spot. But they definitely look like there's more to them now. We're a little bit overpowered for this. But I'm okay with that. With the mud, it's kind of hard to tell where you can go and where you can't. I'm really afraid of like sinking. I don't know how far you can actually sink into the mud, but it looked like you can suffocate, that's for sure. Oh, that's cool. It's like a ruin. Oh, it's an Ewok village. It's like a ruin built into the tree. Oh, that's so cool up there. Ow. Oh my god, just hit him. You know, even though I'm using like better arrows, I mean, they're not that much better. They're only level 16, I guess. But we're not doing a ton of damage with this gear. Like, it still takes 3 shots per guy here. Those lizards, I'm really curious to know what like what the lizard armor is gonna get. Our lizard set is gonna give us for like armor or whatever. I'm assuming it gives armor. It's got to, right? The lizard cloth. Trying to see if these are like new building types or block types, maybe. This is a cool block type, like the Mayan. Yeah. My bow is already super damaged, by the way. What is that? Is that a giant hornet? So we have new critters. Great. It's not just spiders anymore. Now it's bees. These things are literally everywhere. Look how many of these there are. Location above. Okay, so we're in... Wait, this is the spire? Look how many of these things there are. What do we do with this? So there's our first actual looted daggers, so blunt knives. I am curious what kind of like moveset they have. They're actually pretty quick. I love that they're like dual wielded daggers. We're going up there, but like, do we have to go around? Is that a jump pad? That was a jump pad. It's like a jump flower. So I really don't know if we're going the right way here. It says it's up there. Sunken ancient city. All right, let's try these daggers out. Oh, they are just not amazing for that, I'll tell you. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt that guy just kept blocking, but those were not great. Oh, you don't get your shield when you have them either, I guess, huh? Interesting. Does that actually unequip? It doesn't unequip your shield, you just don't use it. Okay, I don't know if I'm going the right way here or not, but it seems like you can climb the tree roots, so... I mean, I guess that's the way to go. I can't... I don't think this is the right way. But, we're gonna cheese it if I can. Nope. Okay. Okay. Not the right way. And of course, now it's nighttime and I think I found the right way. Oh, it's so dark out here. I think I found the way, but I don't think it was the intended route I was supposed to take. I still ended up taking a tree route. And where's the bee? I hear him. What was that? Oh, fire sphere. This is really not good to do this at night, but hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so there's a chest in here with infernal wand. So we're not gonna get any like real loot. Do I have a torch? We're not really gonna get much for loot out of this because obviously it's lower level. But we'll still collect a lot of it and see what we can get. I wonder. Yeah, we're gonna have to do... Whenever a tree is growing into a building, there's always a jumping puzzle involving a tree. Like the branches, always. Which this actually makes this this tower probably the most intense so far, because I mean you could actually like quite easily have fallen there and just, you know, have to go back. Okay, that one's locked. Oh yeah, they've definitely done some different stuff with these towers now. I love the idea of this like ruined thing with the tree growing out of it though. I am curious like what the what the story is of that. I almost fell. Okay, that's a nest of some kind. I wonder what bird is in there? Right there? Oh. This is a lot more intense of a tower than any of the other ones have been. I don't like that at all. All right, let's get some health back. Oh no. Okay, well, we're going all the way down apparently. Really? Oh no. And there's wasps. On the plus side, I didn't realize there was a thing to read here, so I've never known such beauty. No brushstroke, no melody, and no setting sun can compare to the beauty of this untamed wilderness. The lush green of the vines reminds me of my home before the drought. Without the ancients leading the way, I would surely end up lost. I'm thankful for their guidance, but my heart aches for all the folks I left behind. Alas, this mission is important. It is our calling to scatter the cinder vessels around Embervale for every soul who could not reach the Springlands in time after all. The ancients want to send a signal to the worthy when the deed is done, but I wonder what they mean. Even when walking side by side, they are still eager to keep their secrets. Queen Yasmina. Did you say that? Yasmina? I think so. Let's try this again. Yeah, I guess the trick was to just not be a coward and actually, move forward. The button right there. Yeah, doing this in the dark is kind of crazy. Oh, it's one of you stupid things. I can't hit you. Of course I can't hit you. I switched back to my other bow, by the way, because we need it. My other one's pretty much broken. So we are using a bit of an overpowered bow now, but whatever. Yeah, I am kind of confused on where to go. Up this way? Yeah, I lied. I'm not confused anymore. I found it. Aha! We made it. A new light reaches out. My bright eyes see beyond the horizon, past the ever-winding roots of the rebel wood. My keen ears hear whispers from below. A soft voice dances in the breeze like wind chimes. Travel across the sea of our lost civilization and free the trapped songbird below it. Explore the sunken ancient city. Wait, is that what we have to do next? So follow the melody. Yes, okay, so she's in the sunken city. Gotcha. So before we continue to the sunken city, I am curious what this reptile hide will do. And it's not the tanning station. Drying rack. Reptile leather. So it needs reptile hide and salt. And I don't have any salt. All right, so a little bit of salt in there. A couple seconds left to wait. We should have our first piece of leather. I am curious what this gives us. I'm assuming armor types. But at the same time, it could be for like a drum or something. The new person we're unlocking is a music like person, right? So there's a good chance that it doesn't unlock anything. Yeah, which probably means that it probably means we have to either do something else with it or it unlocks like something we don't have yet. Which is probably a drum. All right, back to the task at hand. We are heading into the sunken city, which is over here. And it's just sunken in mud, which is super interesting. Like, because there's no water, everything is like mud, right? I love the idea of that. It's also cool because it's not Shroud. Like everything else in the game is enveloped by Shroud. Did we die instantly from that? There's no way. So as I was trying to say, it's nice that it's not just all Shroud. Except for, I think this is instant death. Unless we fell too far. I don't want to try it again, but like, I guess the black mud is instant death? Just like the red is in the shroud? I don't know, it's super weird. Oh, I love this new, oh, that is such a cool, like, I didn't realize these were houses at first. And the way they've built this in there, that's so cool looking. That gives me ideas for building, just like the take blessing, sure. The little details this game has and the little different houses and stuff, the different cultures and everything. So good. I wish we could do more of this though, like the hanging not carpet, the wall hanging stuff. I wish we had more of that. There's a guy in here apparently. Oh, he's a big dude. Oh my. I was not expecting the champion warrior Wolverine to come out of the freaking house. I guess I gotta remember that I am wearing like way lesser level gear. Not that it's that much lesser, but you know, I guess I'm just bad. It's been that long. Not really used to playing this, I guess. Okay, so right here, okay, there's a swingy deal right there. All right, I found it. All right, I figured it out. And there's dead bodies here. Anything over here? What are you stupid jerks? These hedges are really cool. I'm really digging this like overgrown ruin look. This is super neat. I found her note. Queen Yasmina was here, and her ancient allies summoned the light that led me. What a strange reunion. I still remember her as a little birdie in her mother's lap. Her frail hands could barely hold my lyre. Lyre? She cried when she broke the middlemost string. I forgave her. She wanted to be friends forever and to seal that promise with blood. What a strange Kindle Waste custom, I thought. But why not adopt it? I remember making a shallow cut. Then I restrung the lyre, and she continued to play it. Cheeks wet with tears from palms. Wait, cheeks wet from tears and palms spotted with cherry red specks. I still have the scar from that day. Our paths crossed again, separated by time. Our paths crossed again, separated by time. Her goal is mine, and my scar is hers. I trust that my journey won't end when I enter that vessel. There are so many more adventures to be had after all. Valerie. Wait, Valerie? So we've got Queen Yasmina and Valerie. A call to be worthy. I never knew the ancients had once built structures. A call to be worthy. I never knew the ancients had once built structures here. My mother, Queen Pikemead, called the Black Mire a no man's land. Did she keep secrets from me after all? We placed a vessel inside the main building and learned what it means to send a signal to the worthy. The ancients formed a circle and stretched their hands toward the firmaments. One spoke in a foreign tongue as the starry constellation in the night sky changed. First the stars began to twinkle, then twitch. I thought I saw the sky fracture into 1,000 pieces, all glittering above, reflecting the light of my own eyes like a kaleidoscope. A clear refraction of all, symmetrical and divine. The light overwhelmed my vision as my head started to spin, and I fell to the ground where I later awoke. Perhaps these are secrets both me and my mother must keep. Queen Yasmina. Okay, so there's Queen Yasmina, who is the daughter to Queen Pikemead, and there's Valerie, who I don't know who she is, but she's friends with Queen Yasmina, apparently. And I really hope I'm saying all these names correctly. What did that do? Do I drop down here? There's a path over that way. I'll give them this. They definitely made like the traversal way more like intense to try to find your way around in this area. Yep. Wait, that didn't kill me. Okay, I gotta try it. Okay, it doesn't actually kill you. It just sucks you in really fast. Okay, now we know. I fell before because I'm, you know, dumb. Okay, so we're looking for another button apparently. We found one. Ow. I forgot about these guys. What the? Whoa. That ability worked from standing? That's interesting. I didn't know that ability would work like that. So we have the ability for slow fall, and I could have swore you had to do like the double jump for it to work. If you just hold and then jump, it automatically does it now. That's got to be new. So I'm not gonna lie, this ruin is crazy. It's so crazy to traverse this thing. There's a ton going on over here. Okay, so you don't want to do that and then not land on something, because it will kill you. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. One thing I found out about this game is it's really easy to like go from standing to accidentally jumping across the map to teleporting somewhere that you don't mean to be. Okay, this is all mud. There's lizards all through here. Look at this. I see. Is that a torch or is that that's a torch? Okay, well, this is kind of rough. I have no idea what I'm looking for, and I really can't see anything.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Oh, he's... Okay, they run. So I just kind of proved two things to myself. One, I don't pay attention very much. And two, I have no idea what I'm doing. So I finally found my way up to here, which there's a button right there, which I walk past. Let's press that. I still don't know what the buttons do. I'm hoping they do something important. So I guess it was okay that I came up here. But I was trying to find my way across here, and I was under the assumption that the black tar would kill us instantly, even though I proved like 10 minutes ago, you know, maybe not so much in the video, but to myself, that it wouldn't kill me, and I could have just probably walked across here, and I didn't. Anyways, we're over here now. Oh, that was a real waste of time. The gold chest. With a... Okay, game. There's still two more... How? Where? Why? Oh, that's not good. We're out of stamina. I see why. I see now why it's dangerous. Okay, so I've definitely hit two buttons and only one light is lit up over there, which means there's two things we're looking for doors here. And there's more switches that I have no idea where they're gonna be. Aha, I found another one, but I don't know if that doesn't work. I have no idea where the third one is. Every one of them is in one of these big towers so far. That was the third one. I don't know why I was thinking that the ones that were not lit, or the ones that were lit were already off. I don't know why I thought that backwards. Anyways, we found all three. So there's one in each of these towers. There's one right there. There's one in that big tower over there. And there's one that you can't see over somewhere. I might make another video about this, about where those three buttons were. This took me a lot longer to find out than I want to admit. Anyways, let's go rescue the bard, or at least see what we are dealing with down here. Also, that bow is going to break again. I'm going to switch this because, yeah. And there's nothing here except for the bard. So in my last episode, I mentioned that this place was starting to look more like a tavern than like a manor house. And now we're adding a bard, which just makes it more of a tavern. Let's put her here, I guess. My savior has arrived. Thank you again for lifting me from that muddy tomb. I promise to never burden you again. Yeah, okay. And I'll seal that in blood. Now, where are my, all right. I left my favorite daggers in the tar pits after escaping a vicious beast. Would you like to get them back to me? This would be the last thing I'll ever ask of you, probably. Exactly, probably. Surviving is one thing, Flameborn. Thriving is a whole different story. And trust me, I know all about stories. We can play such lovely melodies together, especially if you turn my hand drum to me. I swear, if this takes that leather, the leather, the alligator leather, yes, that's probably what it is. Ooh, large backpack. We get a better... Is that better than what we currently have? And, oh, she's got cosmetic stuff. That's kind of cool. I mean, I want a... Do we play a flute? We get the flute. Then we get... Wait, what's our backpack currently? Currently, we have... Oh, so it's the same. Okay, so large backpacks. So they didn't upgrade that. I have very little dried fur, but I do have enough to do... Let's do the loot. And I guess let's do the explorer helmet, the coat, the pants. Oh, I have enough to do all of it. Never mind. We'll do the whole thing.
And a heart full of song.
I mean, we're definitely explorer-ish now. Especially the backpack. Yeah, we're definitely... What is that hanging out of the side? We're definitely exploring-ish now. Oh, we get bonuses for playing the music. You can see the top left. We're getting a bonus for playing... Okay. Pretty good. Sounds like me on the recorder when I was in grade 4. Yeah. Ow. Oh, it's in the it's in the crocodile. Oh. That was it? Okay. Legendary Valor Heart Daggers, level 14. They do 21 damage. So yeah, they're quite low. Ow. I know in the patch notes they specified like they're not made to be damage dealers compared to like a sword or whatever. Simply because they're not trying to compete with the warrior. They're trying to supplement the ranger, right? So they're not amazing weapons, but they're probably pretty cool. We'll give them a better try. But for now, we're off to find a hand drum. And hopefully some more building blocks. I know the patch notes said there's building blocks, so we better find some. I wonder, are we about to see a new boss? Oh, we are about to see Wolverine's brother. Okay, thankfully he didn't come after us. Another one of these guys. Thankfully, if you're stupid and you get stuck, is he falling? Something is dying over there. I would laugh if he was stuck on a trampoline. That'd be the funniest thing. I have to go find out. Oh no! Ow! They do some serious damage. One thing I I will say is in this new area, the path to like the next objective is not as obvious as in the previous areas. That is for sure. Like everywhere here, you're kind of second guessing like if you're going the right way or not. Because like, oh, got it. Because like you can't like figure out where the path is because there's like the jumping puzzles, right? So I don't know. I don't know if I like that or not. It's cool. But it's definitely not as easy to find your way around. That is for sure. This is so like Ewok Village. It's very cool. We're actually going underneath in here. One of those big dudes. Oh, and they're devastating in close quarters. Why? Why? I would not want to see one of those guys with like the poison dudes. Like if they had poison claws. Oh, don't give the developers ideas. That's not cool. That is those guys would be devastating. I mean, like I said, I'm not wearing like endgame gear, but I'm not wearing bad gear either. Especially for this level, like you would have probably less than I'm wearing right now, and those guys hit for like half my health. I'm also using like decent food. So, I mean, I guess the point of it is just don't get hit. Don't try to tank when you're not a tank, I guess. I suppose that's my lesson, right? Yeah, I'm really digging this like Mayan temple built out of the tree thing. It's such a cool look. I love they're doing more with this like faction, by the way, because they seem kind of like just thrown in. Like they had a purpose, but not really anything to them, I guess, you know? We dealt with them a few times, but there wasn't a lot of like real big story around them. There's a hole there. There's something big around that corner. So I do hope, and I don't think they would have done it, but if there is a boss in here, I hope it's not the same boss we've been fighting with before. The matriarch, not the matriarch, oh, what was the big guy's, what was he called? The big thing, the brawler. I hope it's not a brawler. I hope it's something different. Or at least a variation of it. Would be cool. Well, we haven't fought a brawler in a long time, so let's see what he's like. Is it the same thing? It's gotta be, right? Doesn't even seem like he has a health bar. Maybe he's not like a boss? Oh, don't heal him though. No. Yeah, so he isn't like the normal bosses where they have like the health bar and stuff, I guess, but he's still a little bit of a fight. Again, we are using better gear than we should be, so it is what it is. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for a new boss, I'm not gonna lie. That's one thing I was really hoping for. Sweet. That's a weird looking hand drum. I guess not. Okay. I was thinking more like a standing drum, you know? So it's interesting. We have the drum now, and it gives us the ability to craft a drum, but we also get to keep her drum. So I don't know why we have to craft one. Man, that's quite the beat we're playing for how we're drumming there. Now that we have the drum back, she has given us 2 more quests. The first one being a magical arrow, which I want to do right now to end the episode. But we also have Flameborn quests to find a bunch of sheet music to now get, you know, more songs, I'm assuming. But this looks like it's going to be a Flameborn quest and something we need to do. Also, we have to go back. Some of these quests we already have done, but they're saying they're missing. And I know that's a bug in the patch notes. One thing I'm seeing, I didn't see if there is building blocks. I thought I saw that earlier, but I don't see it in the patch notes now. So maybe I was wrong. The hermit camp is above us inside this tree, it looks like. Oh. Wait, he's a new looking spear guy, isn't he? He's wearing armor. Were they all wearing armor? This guy's like Robin Hood. I don't think they were all like that, were they? And they must have, all the spear guys must have been wearing the helmets. Otherwise, maybe just this area? I don't know. I definitely didn't notice it before, though. It was written by the ancients. Their strange and melodic call pierces the deafening void and brings forth those who are worthy and just. I cannot read it. I only see a blur. The message is not for me. I fear I try to study it, to understand it, but the more I learn, the more I discover how much I do not know. I can observe the sunken city from here, but not entirely in peace. Someone disturbs my research with an agonizing whistle recently. I thought it was a scavenger at first, but thankfully I was wrong. Perhaps they will learn the star message's meaning. To all who follow the call, take my arrows and let them guide you. The Hermit. Eternal Frost Arrow. That just sounds cool. So they're level 9, so they're not great. They take mana. An arrow that was touched by eternity. It's cold to touch. They do not deplete. Equip the eternal arrow and use stamina to shoot it with a bow. What? There's no way we have. Wait, what the hell? Yeah, apparently it got super dark. Wait, it's an infinite. Oh, that's so cool. I really like that. But guys, I think on that note, I am gonna call this episode here. It's dark out and we got things to do. I've actually got food in the oven that's probably burning, so I'm gonna go. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this episode, if you wanna see more as well, hit the like button, send me a comment, whatever. Let me know what we should build, by the way. I wanna get back into building. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Anyways, as always, I'll see you next time.